Hello, Libra. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very, very well. Libra, let's see how your energies will be for April 2026. We're going to do a general reading. Remember that we'll go over the details later in the new videos that I upload to the channel. Keep in mind, Libra, that this reading applies to everyone who has their sun, rising, moon, or Venus in the sign of Libra. Libra, if you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I'll be uploading new content. If you need a personal consultation with me, you can write to the email shown on the screen, and I will send you all the information you need. 3 phone lines have been activated for Argentina, Spain, and the rest of the world, where you'll be able to contact a tarot team 24 hours a day. You'll be able to contact my team of tarot readers who will be answering all your questions instantly. Let's channel your message, Libra. April 2026. This begins with the star, the King of Pentacles, the Moon, the Tower, King of Pentacles. Pretty diverse, isn't it? But on the one hand, what I see is that there's going to be some kind of reform or change and update in the way that you generate income. This could be a change of position in a company, or there could be certain work-related situations that involve some kind of restructuring. This could be, well, Libra, we're going to move you to another department because we think you're fit for this position. You're going to inspire a sense of trust, warmth, and security, and I feel like people are going to notice this. This is going to benefit you a lot financially. So maybe new learning opportunities will come, probably some kind of study in some cases, right? This is like a refresher program. In other cases, if you work for yourselves, you might have a great idea to make money, abundance, a new economic stability in a totally different new way. Follow that hunch, follow your intuition. Now, this change or this restructuring at work at first might cause something like, and I'm not totally sure. I feel like there's a lot to learn too, a lot to handle. I don't know how to look further ahead, so there's like some projections that can be made regarding work. The thing is not to fall into that trap, right? Not to fall into the trap of the mind, which sometimes creates unreal scenarios that aren't real. So it's a change. It's a job change. It's a change in position, a change in how you generate income. It's something that's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's something that's going to take you out of your comfort zone. Change can also come from outside, even if you didn't seek it. Change is going to be imposed. Whether it's because there are other rules in the company, other rules of the game, but I feel that change comes from the outside to shake things up. To break out of your comfort zone, to generate more growth, but from another place, okay? It's like, if that hadn't happened, situation X, I would still be in my same old routine with my same job. I think it's also very good energy for envisioning your future in your work and profession. Like starting to picture your future in terms of growth, stability, and values. So I feel that when it comes to growth potential, this is really going to be very good for you, Libra. Even though at first it might feel a little unsettling. Let's see what else we have. Don't be afraid to step into unknown territory when it comes to finances and money. I feel that experience can happen. It can start to grow as you move forward with a plan, with a project. little by little. April 2026, Libra. You have judgment over here. The Tower comes up again, and it's in a position. Wow. And the Two of Cups. Queen of Wands, okay. There's no doubt that it's a month of a lot of change, a big transformative shakeup. And we've talked about it on the work side. We're also seeing this change affect other areas, including the emotional and romantic side. I feel this, pay attention, as a great awakening. A great awakening when it comes to a relationship or a connection. Okay? 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 A lot of things coming to light with the relationship. At first, yes, they might make you doubt the direction of the relationship. So pay attention to things like behaviors, reactions, secrets that come to light. What I feel the most is that if there's an idealized image of someone, this is the month when you see them for who they really are, right? It's when you move on, right? And if you've already been getting to know someone, this is the month when you start to see them more realistically, where I leave behind my projections, my ideas about how I'd like things to be, the idealized image of a partner, and all the rest. And I start to see them in a real and concrete way. It's like I suddenly wake up. There's something that's going to make you wake up. There's a light that's going to open your eyes. And this could change a dynamic in a relationship. There could be something like a test there, like a trial by fire in your love life. Yes. Okay. If this, pay attention, is not with a partner, it could have to do with a great friendship, a reunion, a person you haven't seen in a long time, a person from your past. You may find this person different from how they used to be. Or they may come with a proposition, maybe a romantic one, maybe one about being together. There are also issues here of chemistry, of attraction. But I feel that there is something here that could end up surprising you about someone. Whether it's one way or another, something that's going to wake you up, like the connection is no longer, it's not going through the same dynamic as before. This can also apply to friendships, even great friendships, where it seems like something else is happening too, where there are feelings, hidden emotions, where there's a strong intuitive connection with someone, a sense of destiny, chemistry, and passion. And then it can be something quite revealing. Okay. Let's see what else we have, where all this is going. There's a lot of Libra energy this month, a month of rebirth, and this can be a great personal rebirth. And of course, if there's a rebirth on a personal level, your environment changes, your relationships change, people appreciate you, they see you differently. They see you with a new image, a new way of relating to others. Libra, April 2026. Here we have the Knight of Swords, the 10 of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles, death. There's an ending here. There's a strong decision. Pay attention, or a choice, I feel. If there's something here that comes to an end, I don't know if it's about undoing or finishing. It does look strong, right? This idea of an ending. This could be a big career change or a job change. This is really strong, isn't it? It's like in your personal project, you've tried something and it hasn't worked out. Now we're going to start making new decisions this month and begin to put them into action to take the project in a new direction toward greater stability. That's why something is going to wake you up. There's a truth that's going to come to light. You're going to say, wow, I've awakened to a new reality. I'm starting to make new decisions. It's like you're starting to align yourself with a new philosophy of life or with a new belief, where a certain way of thinking is going to be left behind. Everything is important. This whole month is about realism. It's about honesty. And it's also about values.
Entonces,
So I see that there are going to be big tests on an emotional level. Many things, pay attention, may start to come to light which are closely related to money matters. It could be shared money.
eh,
Even if you support each other, you're together. If you share a household, well, there are financial matters where you have to come to an agreement, reach a balance point, secrets that come to light, revelations you have about the other person, something you might find out. That triggers this chain reaction in the relationship, that triggers this change. If there's something about the other person that catches your attention about their actions, movements, and so on, this is going to come out. Okay. What this changes is your perspective. It's the way you look at a person, the way you look at a situation. For example, this friendship, if this has to do with a friendship that comes up, it's true that we've met again after so much time and we're not the same as before. Maybe we're on different wavelengths. We value different things. I've discovered things that have bothered me a little. There's something that has caught my attention. Try to talk because you have good energy to communicate your truth. What's your concern? What do you feel isn't working? If there's something that hasn't gone as you planned, don't keep anything to yourselves.
em,
The same applies if this happens in a loving, romantic, or committed relationship. No one here is talking about breakups. I don't see it that way. Instead, I see it as changes in the dynamics of the relationship, which could mark a turning point, especially because of the new perspective you have of that person. I mean, it's like a new outlook. Let's draw one more card. Libra, April 2026. Libra, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. And of course, it speaks to us about this change of direction that's coming, about what is emerging. It's harvest time, a key moment in your life this month where you will reap everything you've sown in the past. Not only on an economic level, but also in other areas of your life. And this will give you, let's say, the push to start making new decisions and start down a completely new path. Okay, it's the energy to get ready for. I was going this way. Now I'm going to start going this way. It's not that you're distancing yourself from the other person, but rather that you've made a different decision, a different path. I also feel it's a great month to study something new, I feel, to open your mind. Your mind might be asking you for new information. Yours? Let's see, Libra. Which major Arcana card will be accompanying you during this month of April 2026? You have Temperance. Patience with the changes, which can be profound, but since you have Temperance, this is about reaching a new version of yourself this month, a purer version, your best version, getting rid of what no longer resonates with you, what doesn't belong, what's toxic, or the toxic environments around you. Also, start aligning yourself with a new purpose. Start aligning yourself with your essence. Getting out of extremes, getting out of excesses, and making way for this substantial change, which will also greatly benefit your energetic balance and your health. From excesses to substantial change, which will benefit you in 2026. I'll be sharing many more details about the month, so stay tuned. Have a wonderful month of April, and I'll see you here next time.